In Genesis 2:24 we read that, "Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." This is probably one of the concepts of marriage that is the hardest to both describe and visualize. Because often when we try to define marriage, we jump directly to the responsibilities. Responsibilities like caring for one another, serving one another, submitting to one another, and staying faithful to one another. But Scripture does not simply talk about responsibilities, it reveals something deeper about a mutual belonging. And that is not as an afterthought. In Genesis 1:26 and 27, we see how God's intention in creating humankind was to manifest His own image and likeness. So we see two individuals joined in marriage where something happens that goes beyond responsibilities and lifts up a divine purpose. It says something about how we should think about our spouse and how we should treat our spouse. Because if I allow abuse into my marriage, whether it is physical abuse, verbal abuse, psychological abuse, or any other form of abuse, then I'm not just violating my responsibilities, I'm also attacking the very concept and the very design of God for marriage, the divine purposes of bringing forth His image and likeness, the design of one flesh, and I'm on top of that attacking another image bearer of God. And that is exactly where we find today's question. What does abuse do to the concept of one flesh? I believe that in order for us to define and to understand abuse as Christians, we have to first understand God's design and God's purposes for marriage. May God keep you all and bless you all. Thank you.